Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine being a band, right? Known for your dreamy, nostalgic sound.
Yeah, that specific vibe.
Exactly. And you drop new music expecting praise, but instead, boom, a firestorm. We're taking a deep dive today into something that really shook the music world just a few months back. It involves the pop duo Royal Otis and their single Moody.
That's the one.
What happens when an artistic choice just, well, crashes head-on with public perception? And maybe more importantly, what happens when the band just goes silent?
It's fascinating, isn't it? How fast public feeling can just turn. Especially, when those lines get blurry.
What lines are we talking about?
Between, say, artistic expression and messages that people see as genuinely harmful.
Yeah.
So this deep dive, it's not really just about one song. It's bigger.
Right.
It's about the real-time fallout for artists trying to navigate accountability, especially now in the digital age.
Totally. So our mission today is pretty clear. We want to trace the timeline of this really intense backlash.
Get the sequence of events.
Yeah. Understand the specific accusations against the song. Look closely at the band's response, which was controversial.
To say the least.
And then kind of zoom out. Explore the bigger questions this whole thing raises. For artists, for fans, for the industry.
And we've got a great guide for this.
We do. A single but really detailed source. It's called Royal Otis's Moody, Backlash, and Silence, packed with all the key details we need.
Okay, let's set the scene.
So cast your mind back, May 2025, Royal Otis drops Moody.
Right.
And on the surface, it was supposed to be just another catchy release. Fit right in with that dreamy sound they're known for.
They probably expected the usual thing. Good buzz, streams go up.
Maybe a TikTok trend, that kind of stuff.
But that's not quite how it went down, was it?
Not at all. The shift was almost immediate. Started kind of small, though.
Subtly, yeah. Like just a few fans at first saying, these lyrics feel a bit off. Unsettling, maybe.
That initial feeling, that unease, it just started to build as more people actually listened closely.
And that's when it really tipped over.
Yeah, this is where the story takes a sharp turn. That sort of quiet discomfort. It escalated fast.
And people started dissecting the lyrics.
Yeah.
Properly dissecting them.
Leading to some pretty serious accusations. What were they saying specifically?
Well, the main claim was that the song echoed the controversial Lolita aesthetic.
Okay. That's heavy.
Yeah, themes and imagery often linked to sexualizing young girls. Nabokov's book, obviously. It hits a nerve.
A very sensitive one.
And beyond that specific Lolita thing, just broader claims about themes that, sexualized young girls.
So lines that maybe seemed artistic at first listen.
Exactly. Suddenly they were being called out as disturbing. The perception just flipped.
And then the internet did its thing.
Oh, absolutely. Poured gasoline on the fire, as they say.
So TikTok creators jumped in.
Yep. Breaking down lyrics phrase by phrase. Reddit threads, picking apart every single word, looking for meaning, intent.
Twitter going wild, I assume.
Predictably, just lit up. Intense debate, lots of criticism.
So things that maybe people initially dismissed as, edgy metaphors.
Suddenly look much darker. Like maybe glamorizing harmful stereotypes.
And the fans who'd supported them.
Many were now demanding answers, not just answers, like actual correction, rectification.
Okay, so the pressure's building. How did the band handle it? This is kind of crucial.
It really is. And from a, let's say, crisis management point of view, things went sideways fast.
What did they do?
Instead of, addressing the concerns directly, they started deleting comments.
Oof, really?
Yeah. Message after message calling out the lyrics just vanished from their social media pages.
So silence instead of feedback.
And censorship instead of addressing concern. That's how it looked.
Wow, that must have changed the dynamic completely.
It was a critical turning point because now fans weren't just angry about the lyrics.
They're angry about being ignored.
Exactly. About having their valid concerns just scrubbed away.
That perceived censorship, it must have shifted everything. The focus wasn't just the song anymore.
Nope. It became about the band's reaction. Or, their lack of reaction, their lack of engagement.
Did that strategy make any sense to them at the time? It seems counterintuitive now.
You'd think so, right?
Yeah.
Today's world seems like a non-starter.
So, did they say anything eventually?
Well, days later, a statement did come out. Sort of.
Sort of.
It came via their management. And it was incredibly vague. Detached.
Okay, but what did it say? Did they apologize, explain?
No. No apology, no explanation. didn't really acknowledge the lyrics or even the comment deleting.
So what was in the statement?
Just generic stuff about artistic interpretation, how everyone hears things differently, that kind of thing.
Wow, that sounds like a total non-response.
That's exactly how many people took it. A non-response to a very real, very public concern.
Which must have just deepened the frustration.
Absolutely. It felt dismissive, like they were brushing off their own fans' feedback.
Some might argue maybe they were just trying to, contain the negativity. The deleting was desperate.
Perhaps. But is that approach ever really effective? Or is it almost always a misstep today?
It feels like a misstep, and the damage was already stacking up.
Oh, yeah. People started asking bigger questions then.
Like what?
Like, was this just a one-off mistake? Or is this part of a pattern we hadn't noticed?
Did they even get the weight of their words? Or was it, I don't know, chasing controversy, trying to be edgy for clicks?
We don't know the answers, but the questions were being asked, and the consequences were real, tangible.
What kind of consequences?
Fan pages started going dark. People stopped promoting them. Streams reportedly dropped significantly.
And promos for the song itself.
Quietly pulled from platforms, yeah.
So it wasn't just online chatter.
No. And behind the scenes, the music industry was watching very closely.
That makes sense. Professional reputations are on the line.
Exactly. Rumors started swirling. Paused collaborations, maybe canceled interviews. Nothing confirmed, but the talk was there.
So the backlash wasn't just public, it was becoming professional too.
It seemed to be impacting their career path, their industry ties.
And the fan base itself must have been divided.
Completely split, right down the middle.
How so?
Well, you had some loyalists defending them, saying it's just art, people are overreacting.
The artistic freedom argument.
Right. But then others were just done, felt a line had been crossed. Unequivocally, they were saying enough is enough.
And the band's silence probably didn't help bridge that gap.
It only made it worse. That continued silence, no more engagement after that one vague statement.
Yeah.
It just widened the chasm.
So let's bring it back to, the listener. What does this all mean for you if you're a listener or maybe even a creator yourself trying to navigate this stuff?
Yeah, this whole Royel Otis situation, this deep dive into the Moody backlash, it really highlights something important.
What's that?
The power of the audience and the new demands on artists now.
It's not like the old days.
Not at all. In today's world, artists don't really get to hide behind vague statements or just hope the outrage blows over.
Fans expect more.
They want accountability. They want transparency. And maybe above all, they want respect. They want to feel heard.
It puts Royel Otis in a tough spot right now.
A real crossroads. A stark one.
What are their options, realistically?
Well, option one, keep deleting comments. Keep hoping it goes away. Try to ride it out.
Option two.
Confront it. Confront what they created. Own it, explain it, genuinely explain it, and, crucially, learn from it.
Because the longer they wait,
the more people just stop listening. And not just to that one song.
But to them, as artists.
Exactly. And this isn't just about Royel Otis, is it? It points to a bigger shift.
In what way?
In that relationship between artists and audiences. It's not just one way anymore, us consuming what they create.
It's interactive now.
Very much so. It's a dialogue.
Yeah.
And transparency, accountability, they're paramount now.
Which raises that big question.
What responsibility do artists have, not just for the art itself, but for how they engage with feedback, especially when the feedback points to serious ethical concerns?
It really makes you think, doesn't it?
It does.
As you go about your day, maybe consider this. We live in an age where every single piece of content can be taken apart, discussed instantly, globally. How does an artist truly own their message in that environment? And maybe more fundamentally, how do we as a society figure out where that line is?
Between artistic freedom
and social responsibility. It's tricky.
Yeah.
Definitely something to ponder next time you hit play on your favorite track.